What is up, guys? It is DragonBlaze here. Today we're back with another episode of Inazuma 11 Strikers Exhibition. So, last episode, you guys have given me feedback on the episode because what I did not realize as I was editing was that the audio was lower than usual. I actually realized it was way lower than usual, which was unfortunate because once again, as I was editing it, I did not notice. I thought the audio was alright, but it wasn't. So I do apologize about that. But it should be fine this episode, hopefully. And if not, well, it's going to be. I'll make sure. So, okay. Today we're going to have a team from Marcel from the Discord. If you guys did not know, there's a Discord server which you can also join. Everyone is welcome, and you can leave your teams also in there. And Marcel had a really interesting and cool team that I could also make pretty easily. So we're going to be talking about that later. First, we're going to be talking about my team called the Mech. People that live in the Netherlands are going to know what it says here and might understand the reference, or maybe not at all, but I will be explaining that in a few seconds. We're gonna go over the team real quick. We have Darren LaChance, no boosted stats, of course. I also found out that you guys really liked it, that I did not have the boosted stats. You guys thought it was a really good rule, so I'm really happy about that. We got Fiend Hand, MAJIN the Hand, and God Hand on our LaChance. And we also have Turner in defense, of course, with Gungnir and Fire Tornado. Gungnir, of course, being a long shot. Then we have L Trungus, not even B Trungus. I only have L Trungus on this team with Diabolical Cut. Then we also have Partners with Excalibur and Paladin Strike, also in defense. Then we also have Steve Grimm with Revolution V and Rolling Kick. Then we got his friend Max with Revolution V, Cross Drive, and also Quick Draw. Then we have one of my... Actually, this is one of my favorite new midfielders, Alexia Sand with Fake Bomber and Rodeo Clown. We're gonna go over a few of these characters and why I actually chose them after I'm done. Then we have Dolph Hansen, otherwise known as Dolphin, with Megalodon. And then we have Widengill over here with Fire Blizzard and Earn Impact. We have Beacons with Fire Blizzard and Atomic Flare. And then we also have Mac Robingo with Samba Strike and Super Elastico. So you guys know I'm terrible with team names. And I found out that I made Mac Robingo like just as a coincidence. I made him my team captain, and I usually make teams or at least I usually just choose a name based on the captain. Then I found out that his last name was Robingo, but I couldn't really make a pun on that, and then I saw Mac, and then I thought, okay, well, I guess I'll just call the team the Meckies, but then I thought, okay, this just doesn't really sound too well, and then and then I thought about the Dutch version of whenever you say, okay, so basically whenever whenever you go to McDonald's, like some people say, let's go to the Mac. Like, it's not let's go to McDonald's, it's just too long. So there's a shorter version and it's just called Mac. And I used to work at McDonald's and I would just always say the Mac, the Mac, the Mac. I would never really say just like McDonald's. Where do you work? I work at Mac or McDonald's. So if I thought, okay, let me just say it aloud, but fully, but I don't know, just... I just like the pun. I just like the pun, okay? In a few months, I'm going to look back on this and I'm going to think to myself, why did I do this? But yeah. I just thought, okay, you know what? Also, some people wanted me to speak more Dutch, so let me throw this one in. This one is for you guys, but okay, let's go over... So stupid, but let's go over some other stuff. Then we also have Alexia Sand. I found out that I really am liking characters that have a dribble and a block move that are very low in TP cost, like Rodeo Clown only 20 TP and a Fake Bomber being 30. You guys know that I also really like to use Arion, and Arion is actually the same like Alexia Sand, but he has better stats than her. And yeah, he just has, I think he looks cooler. So the thing here is that when you have a character that has these really low TP moves, but there are block and dribble moves, you can actually try and choose whenever you want to make use of them. You're mostly going to use their block moves, of course, but putting them as a midfielder also gives you opportunities to advance. And this is where I found out that sometimes I could use Rodeo Clown to actually get past the opponent and get it right to one of my strikers and then actually get a goal in, which is which is just really cool. As you guys also see, I have two defenders that do not have any defensive moves. They have long shots, and this is something new that I've been trying out in this game. These two characters have these really strong long shots, being 50 TP, both the same element, but that doesn't really matter to me. I made it that I want to actually start using more long shot users in defense, because I really just like that concept. And because I have two characters already here that have block moves, I try to cover up for them, and then I have a character that actually has a strong defensive move. I'd say a shot blocking move as well as the center defender, so that he can have the most opportunities to block shots. So, I hope that you guys are going to like the team. At least the name is the name is already perfect. Let's go to the team of the opponent, which is from Marcel. Thank you so much for this team. This team is extremely powerful. I wanted to play against this team. Actually, I wanted to look at this team and see if I wanted to use it myself or fight against it. Then I thought about it and I thought, okay, I want to really fight against it. So I asked Marcel and he said, yes, that's fine. I think this team is so powerful, and there are a lot of characters on this team that have already had their stats maxed out. So the only characters that I had to max their stats out were, I think, Axel and Kevin, and that's it. And Bobby. Those were the only three characters, because all the other characters were in the previous episode, so I was super happy about that. So it actually took less time to make those teams. So we got Mark Evans over here with Godcatch, Fist of Justice, and God Hand. And we also have Nathan here in defense with Wind God's Dance and the Hurricane. We have Jack here with Whirlwind Drop and the Mountain. And we have Bobby, Volcano Cut, and Back Tornado, of course, maxed out stats. He gets an A in guard, amazing. Then we have Jude with Prime Legend and Illusion Ball. It's getting better. We got Shadow with Dark Tornado +1, Dark Tornado, and Diabolical Cut. And we have Frost with Snow Angel, Wyvern Blizzard, Legendary Wolf, and Internal Blizzard. We have Kevin with Wyvern Blizzard, Dragon Slayer, Dragon Crash, and Wyvern Crash. Then we also have Byron. This is Zeus Byron with the A in Kick. I'm just going to keep on reminding you guys about that. Godbreak and Heaven's Time on him. And we also have Cannon with Almighty Cannon and Megadon Head. And then we also have Axel Blaze to finish it off with no co-op move. Specifically, he requested that. Maximum Fire, Fireball Storm, and also Fire Tornado. You see, this team is extremely powerful. I do think that I have the possibility of losing against this team, because this team is just super strong. But we don't know. I actually specifically made my team to be able to at least try and beat Mark. I've not played against this team though, because I've used so many characters already on this team. I did not play this team myself, but I know this team is really strong because it has so many top tier characters in this game. We have Cannon, we also have Shadow, then we have Jude. These are actually like, these are like the top three in their own respective category: defender, midfielder, and forward. So yeah, it's just an extremely strong team, and I honestly cannot wait to fight against it, which we're going to do right now. So yeah, this is going to be a really good match, if I do think so myself. I really want to have a good stage where we can fight on, because this team really deserves it. I either want to go to Legendary Land, or I want to go to, you know what, we're gonna go to the Zeus Stadium. Yeah, we're gonna go to Zeus Stadium for this one. But yeah, such a strong team, a really strong defense, really strong defense, and they also have a really strong offense. And their midfielder game, it's like everything about it is just so strong. They have Shadow actually as a midfielder, which is going to make everything a lot harder for me, because they have already a really strong defense, but then they also have Shadow that can join the defense to make sure that I cannot score any points. So this is going to be a really, annoying, difficult match. I'm going to get blocked a lot of the times, but I feel like I made my team, well, strong enough, customized enough to beat Mark, to be able to actually do something. So yeah, we're going to see how this is gonna go. All right, let's go. Okay, yeah, I blocked that. I expect Mark to be able to block nearly everything for the majority. This match is mostly gonna be won if I can, well, depending on if I can TP drain him or not. So as you guys can also see, I have a lot of characters with wind element moves so that I can try and beat... Ooh, so that I can try and beat Mark, because he is of course a earth element player. And I'm actually really lucky that Ganon went for Megadon Head. And also, as I was looking at Marcel's team, I saw that he had a lot of characters that had wind attribute moves. So I tried to make sure that I had a player or a goalkeeper that could actually defend himself against those really strong moves. For example, we have the Wyvern Blizzard, we also got the Hurricane, then we have Cannon, who's a wind attribute player. So yeah. Okay, should be fine with a MAJIN hand. Unbelievable! Whoa! Okay, those are those boosted stats. That's really good. Okay, okay. But I think, okay, I think we should be able to still TP drain him to a point where we can score a lot of points. But we do have to bombard Mark with a lot of shots. Alrighty, that looks really good. That looks really good. We are actually making him use a lot of TP, and he's getting really low. So, oh, okay, there's Shadow. Yeah, I expected that one. Yeah, I really like it that he actually has Shadow now as a midfielder. Because even though Shadow is, in my opinion, better in defense, having him as a midfielder as well to make sure that he can, together with Frost, also defend and block off the midfielders and strikers from his opponents. It is just still a really strong combination of defense and midfield. Also, Axel, as you guys saw, is going to be... Ooh, there it is, there it is. But Axel is going to be a really big issue for me, because Axel has a really high kick stat, and also, as you guys just earlier saw, he just shot right through my MAJIN hand. Which is unfortunate, but we should be able to, as I said, score a lot of points here. Alrighty, okay, and Dolphin actually got the goal. There we go. Alright, but yeah, I'm really happy about last episode as well. Other than that, the audio was of course way too low. I do really like it that I was able to record again, because it has been such a long time that I've recorded a video, and especially a Strikers video. And I saw a lot of you guys were really happy about it coming back, and that is just something that is just the greatest to me. I just like it that you guys wanted it to see it come back, the series. And I mean, I also, like I said, I also missed it, so it's just really fun that it's just coming back. Hey! Oh, unbelievable! Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, wow. Maybe I can block it? Maybe? Okay. It is a wind co-op shot, so maybe I can block it. Ah, yikes. Ah, yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Well, their boosted stats are still a problem to me. But we should be able... Ooh, if Shadow... No, get away from me. Thank you. Okay, we'll just shoot from here. Oh, dang. He actually might be able to stop that. Oh, okay, he's not. Perfect. Perfect, okay. Dang, okay, well this this is getting this is getting good. This is getting really good. I hope that after the he does have TP. Okay, stop him. Stop him. Stop him. Okay, good. Nice. Nice one, Eltrungus. Good. Usually you will have his well, basically his other half really. You would have his other half also working together with the goalkeeper to make sure that you can get this really strong goalkeeper move, but yeah, I just wanted to have a wood attribute move in defense because of all the wind attribute go-up shots that were coming our way. Not sure. Amazing. Nice. Yep. And like I said, this is why I have these new defenders now. Because of their wind attribute moves, they are able to actually score against Mark's God Hand. And that is basically all I need. I should be, because it's just really important that I am able to, regardless of where I am, still score against Mark because of his high catch stat. Alrighty, there we go. Alright, 4 and 2, but they can still turn it around, and it's honestly, this is honestly the reason why I have so many characters that have shots, so that I can just put so much pressure on, basically on the enemy's goalkeeper, that they are forced to continuously use low TP moves, so that they just keep on wasting TP. Yeah. Here it is. Alrighty. Okay, we have a 3-point lead. We have a 3-point lead. And that's good. It's really good. Okay, let's see how this will go. Oh, that's some nice passing work. But yeah, it's really cool to now have this this new rule on, because it just makes everything so much more interesting. It's a lot more fun to know that my team is weaker, and that I should just try and work around all of the stats that, yeah, that are way higher than mine. Because as you guys saw, if our stats were the same, that Fire Tornado would have never broken through my MAJIN the hand like that. It had enough distance for me if we had the same amount of kick stat, or the same amount of kick to catch stat, that I should have been able to catch that, but I actually really got destroyed, so yeah. That really sucked, but oof. Okay, they are going back. Okay, no, please stop him. Okay. That's gonna be a goal. I'm not even going to try and stop this. Yeah. Oh wait, you know what? No. I'm trying it. I have the TPH thing anyway. Yep, okay. Yeah. I kind of get the feeling like this is some type of RS rule, because honestly in Inazuma 11 RS, like in my opinion, it's solely based. Oh wow, okay, well Mario's gonna get destroyed by this one, but in RS, the matches are usually just you score more points than the other. That's kind of how it goes. Oh, okay, nice. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. The Inokuni Raimon usually does really well near the end or somewhere around, I'd say somewhere around mid, so that you can like still see that because probably they've already lost like a point somewhere, but then around mid they like figured something out and then they fight back, and then in the end they always win. Ooh, okay. Well, Jack is coming in. This might be blocked. Oh yeah, I knew it. Okay. Well, Mac actually got the ball, so we're just gonna get the ball in. Okay. But yeah, that's something that I really noticed in RS, which I also think is super fun. That also came back in Orion, but let's just talk about RS because I thought it was like more noticeable there that... Or well, actually Orion had it as well. I actually rewatched RS and Orion recently, like as in even like a few days ago. Like I watched it in like 3 days. And I honestly wanted to watch it because I just wanted to make more videos on Orion, but I couldn't really remember it that much in detail. And also, back in the day, I only watched them... Oh! Okay. What? Wait! Wait! What? Whoa, okay. I did not expect that. That's a gun! Okay. Wow. Okay, better. That's a Gungnir. Dang, already. Wow, okay, that really took me by surprise, but yeah. I actually forgot what he was talking about. That really took me by surprise. Okay, but oh yeah, basically I rewatched RS, no wait, Orion, because I just couldn't really remember it anymore because I only watched the matches, and I remember that a friend of mine was also watching Inazuma 11, and oh wow, okay, and at some point all of the crazy stuff started to go down in RS, but because I only watched the matches, there was just no context as to why things were happening. And at first I didn't really care too much because I thought that RS was just so action-packed that I just wanted to see the matches only. And I kind of just wasn't really feeling like watching, yeah, any like any stuff in between, and I thought it was all boring. But then, once I actually started watching the season, I realized that, oh wow, okay, wait a minute, even the stuff in between the matches are like pretty interesting, and it's not as if like there are just these really dumb episodes where there's basically nothing happening or it's like full of flashbacks or something, because I'm just really not up for filler. But then I realized that, oh okay, I couldn't really get the what's it again, that's Calibrian, but let's see if a Paladin strike still will score. Probably? Yeah, okay. So I realized that it actually had a lot of stuff that was truly interesting. There was a lot of story about Orion, about the Orion Foundation, I mean, and just a lot of stuff about the what's it again, the character development and stuff. So I thought, okay, well, this is kind of cool, and this also explains where some moves actually come from, you know. So yeah, I thought that was actually quite nice. Wow, 11-3. Dang. But yeah, for example, I even some moments within matches, I apparently skipped, which I also did not know. I thought that some episodes I skipped the story in between matches because I just wasn't up for it, and then I found out that there were some pretty interesting moments, like the moment where Endo was asking Nishikagi how he would be able to use casting arm. I actually skipped that whole moment. So at the moment where he actually found out how he would use diamond arm, I just thought, oh, okay, well, I guess he just does Diamond Arm now. Because I was just so used to everyone just doing whatever, you know? This kind of... well, this is interesting. This it's as if the stabus are turned around. Like, wow, okay. Alright, well, 12 and 3. I swear, dudes. I mean, I don't have max stats. Don't have max stats. You see, don't have max stats. They do. You saw it earlier. Oh well. But yeah, it's I was just so used to some moves just having no context really. But then I found out that for some moves there was actually some context, and then I thought, oh wow, okay, like casting arm, like even though some characters, you know, like Endo, they just use Diamond Arm, there was some sort of, I guess, explanation, not really explanation, but there was like a moment before it where they actually did talk about it, that they had some type of way to try and, yeah, get the, like, be able to, wow, Dolphin a hat trick, to be able to use that move. So I thought, oh, okay, well, I guess I just missed all of that. And also, what's it again? MAJIN the Wave? I never knew that MAJIN the Wave actually was planned, that it was already done, that Norika already made that move. I never knew about that. I thought that she just created it in that moment. Like that's where, once again, I was just so used to everything just happening in that in this anime, because so much stuff has just come out of nowhere and so many people have just been copying things off of each other, which I of course did make a video about, which should be out by now. And yeah, like for example as well, Kido also got overhead penguin out of nowhere, and there I love it how they can still say, they still have their well, how do I say it, like they're choosing character quote or switching character quote, but they're on the ground. That's kind of funny. But yeah, like Kido out of nowhere got overhead penguin, and I just thought, okay, well, I mean, I'm up for it, you know, like I said in that video, like I'm all okay with, oof, okay, but I'm all okay with characters just, you know, getting moves from each other. He's still gonna be able to be blocked. Wow, okay, well that back to native was actually enough. Already. Okay, but yeah, it was a really good season in my opinion too. It was a really good season. It was crazy. Like, I even said that I thought that Orion was crazy, and that was at the time that I did not even see all of the well, all of the quote-unquote filler, let's say. But now that I did, it's even crazier than I even knew. Like it's so, like the season itself is just so. Some moments just don't make sense really, or how do I say it? It's like a lot of comedic moments in that anime, but other stuff is just like straight up, like the word I'm gonna use for it is nasty, but it's not in the sense of like that I think some stuff was gross, but I just thought that some stuff was just like super like heavy, you know, like Inamori has, you know, he never knew about his dad, or because his mom said that his dad was dead. Then he finds out in a letter that his dad actually is out there, and that, you know, he left when he was a child. And then he, wow, okay, a hat trick again. And then he goes to well, to the island and stuff, and out of nowhere someone tells him that he's his dad, and he has all of this information and he pretends to be his dad. Like it's, like when I found, because okay, I knew already beforehand that that dude was not his dad, but I got so confused when I saw that when I saw it happen, because it was like, huh, wait, what? Because I knew already before that Inamori called someone else's dad near the end of the season. So I was surprised when I saw this one dude like have all of these memories and say that it was his dad and stuff, and I just thought, okay, but who are you actually in reality? It doesn't make sense that you claim that you're Inamori's dad. And then all of the stuff started to go down. Like, oh yeah, well, I guess now it's father-son time is over after he. I'm actually in between two blockshot users. Okay, but yeah, after after Inamori just says no, I will not join Orion, it's just over. I told you guys, I'm in between two blockshot users. Oh, it shoots it back. Oh, okay, this is nice. This is dope. Everyone blocking. We out here. We blocking shots. So let's go. That's kind of hype. Oh, oof. Okay, let's... Ooh, stop him, stop him. Okay, well. I'm not sure if we can actually stop this one. Really not sure. Okay, well, broken TP gauge thing. So we can try at least. Let's see. I'm actually quite interested. It's a bit further away than the previous one. Okay, goodbye. Okay, 16 and 4. But yeah, that stuff is just crazy. So then Inamori gets like taken away, and then he just wakes up in someone else's home. And it's like, yeah, that dude that said that he was your dad and had like all of this quote-unquote evidence, he's actually not your dad. And I also don't know who your dad is, quote-unquote, you know. And when I saw like how everything just went down, I just thought, how... This is the most ridiculous storyline. Like, absolutely ridiculous. Like, and while that is happening... The enemy team pretends as if they're missing Inamori, and even the whole act of Inamori like just being all brainwashed and stuff and doesn't really know what's going on or doesn't really realize who he is and all of that other stuff. Like all of that stuff just was there as well, and I just thought, dudes, this organization is crazy. Crazy, and also claiming that Inamori went to the Orion Foundation. So it's number one, tricking Inamori in thinking that that the dude is his dad, then getting him away, calling the coach and saying that Inamori has joined the foundation, then having a fake Inamori in the enemy team. And and then while all of that is happening, and there even was like some stuff happening on that island where Inamori kept on interacting with this man. Then also this man comes back later and he's like the coach of like the strongest team in Orion. It's just crazy. The storyline is absolutely crazy. Like honestly. And it's also, you know, like it's somewhere you can, because it's not as ridiculous as a Stone where just everything could happen because it's just, it was not even only like the time stuff, but it's also just like that it's like an alternate universe. So they can just kind of play it however they wanna. Like the time travel thing, they could throw in everything, like honestly everything, and because they're from the future, so they threw in mixing, maxing, and catching armed and stuff like that, and yeah, brainwashing and brainwave technology coming from the balls and stuff, and you know, like all that nonsense. So I thought, wow, this is, and dinosaurs playing soccer and like terracotta dolls or automatons or whatever the heck they're called, like also playing soccer. Like everything plays soccer, you know. It was just whoa. But this foundation was just, you know, like sort of different. Like it was a bit more grounded, you know, because even still, like it's still like a super ridiculous, extremely ridiculous foundation, like an extremely ridiculous organization. But yeah, it just felt like it more felt like just it being like a horrible organization. And then at some point there was also like some stuff going on with like how do I say, with like how you view your organization within the organization itself and how how hypocritical some of these people were. But you can also understand it because, wow, he actually blocked that, because they have been growing up with it and stuff. It like, you know, somewhere I just thought, wow, it's crazy, but kind of like it though. You know, like, kind of like it. But it's just, wow, it's just so much happening there. And yeah, wow, but near the end as well, the ooh, yikes. This might actually get blocked. Oh, okay. Will it get blocked? Will it catch it? Okay, no. So yeah, near the end as well, the mother and the holograms and stuff, and just wanting to show off that the entire world, all the world leaders were oh goodness, dang, it was just such a, this season was so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. I mean, at first you have like all of these shows, anime cartoons where you know, like the main villain just wants to rule the world, but like, yeah, I don't know, sometimes they just do like these small like criminal things, but this season just played around with like psychology and stuff, and they fooled people like so hard, and like the family was involved and stuff, like, oh goodness, it was just so much. And as well, later on, of course, like other characters just became, oh, okay, I guess I'm just going to shoot a rolling kick from here. It's gonna get blocked. It's gonna get blocked if he doesn't use God. Oh, okay, he does use God. Okay, but for example, there were some characters that I thought were like extremely ridiculous. For example, Kozomaru. Kozomaru's story is just, oh, okay, it's just like, bro, I mean, I honestly, like, I'm loving the new Kozomaru. Absolutely loving the new Kozomaru. I just can't. He's just way too cool. It's just way too cool. But he's just so ridiculous. It's just so extremely ridiculous. Like, the whole transformation, it's just never explained. And the name for when it says switch on, like, I literally am calling it now the switch on. Like, there is no real explanation for it, you know? It's just the thing. He just goes Super Saiyan for some reason. It's just that. It's literally, this is Kozomaru's thing right now. He does that. And he also lost weight and stuff. And now he's also fought with a bear or something, and he's like the king of the jungle or whatever. Like, it's just too much. But dude, when that specific character, so I'm talking about Kozomaru, Slim, and Wild Kozomaru, you know, with the over Cyclone and everything. This variant, I thought to myself, if we're going to get the game, this guy is DLC, extremely DLC. We can't have just a normal character like this. It's just not possible. Like, you can't just normally scout this man. Dude, you gotta pay for him. You gotta pay for him. Okay, wow. 24. Okay, I said I was... Okay, look. I said I just wanted to make a team that was designed to be able to at least fight Mark, but I did not think it would actually go this far. This really... Wow. Wow. It's a really huge contrast to last match. Oh no, I actually blocked it too. Well, dope. But yeah, like I said, the new Kozomaru it looks way too DLC, especially if they want to implement like everything that he did in the anime. So that means over Cyclone, Fire Tornado, and he still has the Bakunets, I don't know what it's called. Daruma, the Bakunet something. He still has that. Because he used it only in season 1 like once. We didn't even see it, you know. And yeah, it's just just crazy. He's so DLC. Like, and then also he has last resort, like his own last resort. Like he is. Like I just don't know. He in the anime he said I want to be your successor to Goenji, and honestly, like in my opinion, he did succeed with that, because he is definitely a really strong character. A really strong character. I just think that sometimes because for example, like the last episode, he wasn't on like the special team against what's it again, against the Shadow of Orion, I think. And I think it was because Goenji was already on it, and otherwise we would have had 2 Goenjis on the team, and then he would like out of nowhere do like switch on again, and then over Cyclone and last resort, or even something better, you know, like who knows. Maybe one day I will actually make a team or make a video about Kozomaru, because I really like the character, but I just think that they made him so ridiculous, and once again the ridiculous factor is no problem, but he's just so like, it is like a really intensely strong character, like really. And I'm wondering if he actually would have the super wild Kozomaru, or the switch on Kozomaru, the whatever you want to call it. I wonder if they're going to put it in the game, and how they would do that. Okay, but yeah. Really intense, yeah. So wow, 12 points in the first half. Dang. Wow, okay, okay, twice, thrice, okay, dang. 22-4. Huh. 60 special moves. 40 shots. Dang. That is like way over 50% of all the shots. Those wow, wow, dang. more than 50% of my special moves were shots. Oh, what, 69% possession? Okay, no, just kidding. That's awful. But wow, that was really, whew, okay. But yeah, that was really fun. Thank you so much to Marcel for your team. I really liked the team. I thought, yeah, dude, I don't know. It's still a really strong team though. Really strong. And I guess just the characters that I chose were just, yeah, like I said, I did try to make a team, of course, to be able to, well, still have a chance, because I legit believe that, I mean, you know, we're Prime Legend and well, and God Break, you know, and all of that stuff. I feel you guys can hopefully understand why I just made a team to be able to at least score against it. And I did not even expect me to have so many opportunities, like so many, to be able to shoot. So yeah. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the video and of what I talked about in the comment section below. I would really like to know. I'll make sure that the volume is fine. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and join the Discord, because if you join the Discord, you can also put your teams down there, and you can also talk to me, and I like to talk to you guys. So yeah, do that. That's a lot of fun. So yeah, yeah, that was basically it. I don't really have anything else to say. I want to like make this video 45 seconds, and then I need 15 more seconds to 45 minutes, I mean. Then I need, like, at this moment, like 10 more seconds to make the video that long. But yeah, I'm just kind of like stalling now. Like, okay, well, 5 seconds, 4 seconds left, and thank you so much for watching, and yeah, goodbye.